When my father came for the first time in Chiang Mai 10 years ago, he did not know Chiang Mai at all, and he asked in the hotel what he should do, and the hotel owner said, well, you should go to visit an elephant hospital, Friends of the Asian Elephant Hospital, which is run by a lady called Saraida Savala. And there was Mosha, who had stepped on a landmine, and she had just been brought in, and she had lost her leg, and he was so horrified, and it was so impactful and emotional, and he said, I want to help, I want to do something. It was my father who had the idea, and then he told me about his idea, and he was 70 at that time. My father's now 80, he just celebrated his 80th birthday, and so he was 70 at the time, and he told me about Elephant Parade and what he wanted to do, and I said, are you serious? Are you serious? He said, yeah, and I'm going to go around the world and make these expositions and raise awareness and raise money. And I said, well, I really think it's not a good idea because you're not going to make that happen. And then he said, well, why don't you do it? And I said, well, because I have a lot of other things to do and I have to run my own business. And but then I thought about it for a day, and I came back to him and I said, you know what, I'll join you, we'll do it together. The idea was to create an art piece which is attractive and which is adorable and based on a baby elephant, sell those and generate income through that, and part of that money will be donated on a constant basis to elephants. So it's a give and take. It's based on, you know, I want something and you want something, instead of can you please give me only. Well, it depends. Sometimes it's through reference. Sometimes it's through an agency that we will approach and say, can you approach Katy Perry? Or sometimes we will cold call, or we know somebody that knows somebody, like maybe Richard Branson. It's often coincidence, but it's often that we want somebody to do an elephant. We go out to them and we say, will you do one? And most people have a good heart and say, oh, I love the cause, I love the project. We will reach out to really iconic people, brands, celebrities, royalty, and ask them to do elephants for us, and often they say yes. Anybody can get involved that wants to help, and sometimes it's a big name, sometimes it's an upcoming name, sometimes it's a kid. You know, I mean, we've even had handicapped kids that did elephants for us. And we had in Amsterdam, for example, we had a 9-year-old girl who made an elephant with an international school competition. And we got her on the podium at the auction. And, you know, it was heartwarming. When we started 10 years ago, we really had an idea and a dream to do this. Chiang Mai was a very special exhibition because it was our 10th anniversary. But then the unfortunate event happened that the king, he passed away, which was right close to the start of our exhibition. And we thought, well, then we have to do something. We have to commemorate the king. So instead of doing around 70 elephants, we decided to increase the number of elephants to his 89th birthday, which would have been taking place now. So it became a commemorative exposition to the late king.